organization, it's become the norm for them to deal with the injuries. They're accustomed to it.
Greg Oden out for the year again. Brandon Roy has had injury problems, and that guy, LaMarcus Aldridge, has really stepped up. Here's Nowitzki, 0 for 2 on the night. 10th leading scorer in the NBA during the regular year, and he hits there over Andre Miller.
Questions about a 57-win team. I don't think you can question this guy. He has been one of the most extraordinarily gifted scorers
in the playoffs, but obviously has not won a championship. Got close in 06. They are up 2-0 on the Heat. Chandler coming over for the swap. Here's Nowitzki with the jumper.
Nothing else is possible unless you get through today's task. And so our task is Portland. We're geared up.
Robinson with a miss. You saw an alley-oop dunk on the other end. Aldridge led the NBA in alley-oop dunks, and he already has 5 points. Make it 7 for the Dallas native coming home, and Portland within 1. 2 overall pick in 2006. Played a short time at the University of Texas before going pro as Nowitzki gets his 3rd field goal. Again, this time out to Batum. Aldridge with 5 to shoot. Little half hook. And LaMarcus Aldridge 4 of 5 from the field. 9 points.
You know,
almost brought Portland back. Had 35 points, 20 in the 4th quarter. And he told us today that that was his breakout game. He's been spectacular since and gets the alley-oop dunk the 2nd time that Camby's found him.
He gives up the basketball. They run this play. His alley-oop finish is incredible. They've got to handle him. 8 straight for Aldridge.
Here's Kidd in the lane. Averages 8 on the year and already with 8 here in the 1st quarter. Nowitzki, 3 turnovers and 3 field goals in that quarter. Stojakovic for 3. That could be huge for Dallas. The officials give it to Portland. Shot clock at 5.
Bottom side trap. The guard comes from the weak side and helps out, and Dirk looks.
Won 29-12 at home. That's the 2nd worst home record among West playoff teams, but they had the best road record in the league, tied with the Heat. Nowitzki with his 4th field goal, and the Dallas lead is 6. Mavs, and the missed free throw by Terry. Dallas with its largest lead of the game at 9. Alley-oop to Aldridge. It worked a couple times in the 1st quarter.
But just 4 for 12. They were physical with him. They sent double teams. They sent multiple defenders at him. So he's had to work hard for all the shots. There was some contact on some shots late. He got the charge call. So unaccustomed to Dirk struggling. And then LaMarcus Aldridge, a little miss, chippy there. He got out of the gates 5 for 6. Was really solid in the 1st period. That jump hook hard to contend with.
They closed the season poorly. Almost blew a huge lead the last night against Sacramento, but ended up winning that game and securing the 2-seed Blazers. This is a 3-6 matchup in the West. Nowitzki bumped again, comes up short again. He's 4 of 14. Miller, the alley-oop to Aldridge, the 4th time they've had a successful alley-oop in this game. Aldridge working on Chandler. Through the lane to Miller. And Andre Miller rattles home a 2. He's got 14. But they are efficient. That's one of the reasons why they won 48 games. Here's Nowitzki again, falling away. Dirk got that one. His 5th field goal, and he's finally in double figures with 10 points. The starters on the court the entire quarter here. Both teams have. Aldridge working on Chandler. Top shot by LaMarcus Aldridge. Timeout Dallas. So you got Marion playing the 4. And a turnover by the Mavs. Aldridge got position, finds a cutting Batum. It's a 4-point game.
Well, pretty pass. I'm a little bit surprised. He
cut it to 2, under 2 to go in the 3rd. The lob, Aldridge, another successful alley-oop, the 5th of the game.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, while he has done his fair share of banging, he does this as well as anyone in the league. Get to 12 to 15 feet and then attack.
LaMarcus Aldridge, the leading scorer for the Blazers with 21. Jason Kidd has been
that play.
89% free throw shooter.
Wow, that's significant. I mean, think about how many games this guy's played. He's averaged for his career.
Hernandez tried to roll it to Aldridge. Roy, Aldridge, two-point attempt is good. 23 points for Aldridge. By 8 points or less, we're headed for a close one again as Aldridge has had a great night.
But what you like is all the different ways he's scored off these alley-oop passes. A little up screen by Andre Miller. He spins off his defender in the post. A cut from the weak side. That's 3 different ways. Then one in transition. 4 different ways. Then off a little screen and roll. Another dive to the rim. 5 different ways you've got to contend with this guy making cuts to the rim.
NBA TV Tuesday, Atlanta looks to go up 2-0 on Orlando. Friday on ESPN, Lakers, Hornets, Boston.
You know, you've got a scary proposition, I think. And I think with the combination of amongst attention, and that's probably a good thing when you've got a team that's been to the finals as many times as Boston.
Boston handled them easily in the regular season as Aldridge gets the turnaround. He's got 25 points.
They've got the advantage. LA doing work. Where else? On the left box.
Career high in field goal percentage this year at 52, but just 5 of 17 tonight. Don't forget tomorrow, more NBA. Nowitzki gets them both, and it's a 2-point game. One of the best of all time. 89% this year. He made 74 straight at one point in March, and he's 7 of 7 tonight. One more coming. In his 13th year, MVP in 2007, 4-time first-team All-NBA, 10 straight All-Star games. He's got 16 points and 6 assists after that bucket. And Portland back up 2. Here's Nowitzki, long range, his first 3-point attempt, and it drops to get Dallas a lead.
Point opportunity. Jason Terry tries to beat Wallace off the dribble. Dirk stays spotted up in the corner.
And Dirk Nowitzki could have been part of it, but he actually took about $2 million less per year to stay in Dallas. And even though he hasn't had great numbers in terms of points and rebounds, still been a terrific season. Potential first-team All-NBA for the 5th time. Native Aldridge on the other end with 3 to play. Aldridge, beautiful move to get the Blazers back within a point tonight. Here's Nowitzki, defended by the smaller Miller. Dirk with the spin, banks it in, and a foul!
It's 2 guys. One was an all-star. This guy probably should have been. Chandler is bodying him hard. That jump hook so hard to contain. And then Andre Miller, a little exchange defensively, leads to a mismatch. And Dirk is coming through when it matters most.
16 fourth quarter points, 26 for the game. High 6 threes, 24 points. Nowitzki has 26, all 12 of his fouls.
Because I think that was the way they were playing him. He was getting those shots. In the second half, it was more about him hunting those shots, which you so rarely see him do. He does it when he makes shots early, though.
The dagger was when they had a 4-point lead. The shot clock was winding down, and he hit the 3 as Roy misfires. And the Mavericks win game 1, 89-81. What a fourth quarter for Dirk Nowitzki.